From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the News 8 Daily 8 Podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update.
Hi, this is Hannah Mordeau, and this is your News 8 Daily for Monday, November 10th. We have a winter weather advisory this morning until around 10 a.m. For central Indiana. We're going to have scattered snow outside. It will impact your morning drive. Here's Storm Track 8 meteorologist Ryan Morse.
Pavement is now below freezing, so whatever falls will have a better chance of sticking. Yesterday, the official snowfall total in Indianapolis, a ½ inch. And we are expecting additional snowfall to again fall on Storm Tracker. You can see that light snow is working itself back along I-70. We have winter weather advisories which were issued for all of central Indiana, and they run until 10 o'clock this morning. We'll still have some of those winter weather alerts all day in northwestern Indiana where they are dealing with lake effect snow.
What can 160 years of experience teach you about the future? When it comes to protecting what matters, Pacific Life provides life insurance, retirement income, and employee benefits for people and businesses building a more confident tomorrow. Strategies rooted in strength and backed by experience. Ask a financial professional how Pacific Life can help you today. Pacific Life Insurance Company, Omaha, Nebraska, and in New York. Pacific Life and Annuity, Phoenix, Arizona.
Breaking overnight in Washington, the Senate has taken the first step toward ending the longest government shutdown in U.S. history. Late last night, the Senate voted 60-40 in a test vote for a temporary funding bill. 7 Democrats and 1 independent joined almost all Republicans in backing it. Kentucky Senator Rand Paul was the only Republican to oppose the measure. There is doubt, though, if the bill will pass a final vote. Most Democrats oppose it because it does not prevent the spike in health insurance premiums for 24 million Americans who get coverage through the Affordable Care Act. Amy Kiley reports.
The motion upon reconsideration is agreed to.
The government's a big step closer to reopening after the Senate voted to advance a stopgap funding bill last night. It's a compromise between centrist Democrats and Republicans. It does not extend expiring Obamacare subsidies, so many Democrats opposed it.
We must fight because a senior citizen cannot afford to pay $25,000 a year just for health insurance. We must fight to keep millions from financial ruin.
Republicans do agree to a vote on the subsidies by early next month.
We have senators, both Democrat and Republican, who are eager to get to work to address that crisis in a bipartisan way.
The bill funds much of the government through January. The broader deal has longer provisions for military, construction, and Veterans Affairs, the legislative branch, and agriculture. The plan funds SNAP through September.
People are hungry. And you can see also, sometimes in the kids' eyes, you can see their fear because they're afraid.
For federal workers, the agreement ensures shutdown back pay. It reverses recent mass firings and prohibits any more this fiscal year. If the plan becomes law, federal employees will get paid again. That could prevent scenarios like this around Thanksgiving.
They changed the flight, then they changed it again. Eventually it got canceled. And when we got to standby, there were like 30 other people on standby.
I'm Amy Kiley reporting.
Supporters of the bill to end the government shutdown say they hope it means the Federal Aviation Administration will restore flights to normal levels. According to FlightAware, more than 600 flights are canceled across the country so far today. 24 of them are in or out of Indianapolis. Last week, the FAA announced it is intentionally cutting flights to help relieve air traffic controllers. Under the law, they must work without pay during the shutdown. Happening today, people plan to gather outside the Boone County Prosecutor's Office to call for justice in the killing of a woman in Whitestown last week. Family of Maria Florinda Rios Perez want prosecutors to file charges in her death. Someone shot her on Wednesday after police say she and her husband accidentally went to the wrong house to clean. Her friends and family gathered yesterday to mourn and celebrate her life. News 8's Hernan Gutierrez was at the service.
Crying from loved ones rang in the air Sunday afternoon at a celebration of life for 32-year-old Maria Florinda Rios Perez. Pastors describe her as a devoted wife and mother.
We all have a birthday, but the day we die, no one knows that. Let's take advantage of that time.
Whitestown police found Rios Perez shot on the front porch of a home in the Heritage subdivision on Wednesday. They say she was hired for a cleaning job but arrived at the wrong address. The Boone County Prosecutor's Office is reviewing the case to decide whether to file criminal charges. In a statement Sunday night, prosecutor Kent Eastwood said the review will take several days, adding in part, "This is a heartbreaking case for everyone involved. As prosecutors, our responsibility is to review the facts and apply Indiana law impartially and fairly."
Just a week ago, she came to worship God here in this very building.
Friends and family filled the pews, making it standing room only at Vida Nueva Pentecostés Church on the southeast side, where she regularly attended. The tragic death has led to an outpouring of sympathy, with more than $200,000 raised for her family in online fundraisers.
You have never let this family feel alone. We are here with them. I ask God that He may always fill the emptiness in their heart.
The service was mostly in Spanish, yet the family had a funeral attendant briefly address the group in English.
The family wants to express their gratitude for your help to them. And as you remember them in the days to come, as you can help them and as you can be beside them, as you can embrace them.
On the southeast side, I'm Hernan Gutierrez for Wish TV and WishTV.com.
Organizers of the Monumental Marathon are sending condolences to the families of two people who died during Saturday's race downtown. Beyond Monumental says both people suffered medical emergencies during the marathon, received medical care on site, then died at the hospital. The race organizers have not released their names.
They got second and short. That means it's Taylor time, and he's got the first down, and he busts away from the pack for plenty more. Johnathan Taylor, big run. There he goes, and Indianapolis takes the lead.
Johnathan Taylor runs into the record books in Berlin. His 83-yard run was his second touchdown of the day against the Atlanta Falcons. It was also his 66th career rushing touchdown, passing Edgerrin James for the Colts franchise record. His third touchdown was an 8-yarder in overtime that gave the Colts a 31-25 win. Taylor rushed a total of 244 yards. After the game, he talked more about his teammates than his own accomplishments.
You live for those moments. You don't know when those moments come, but you remember not even the run. You remember your teammates embracing you after that play. So I think that's what I'm going to remember the most, and I'm just glad I was able to do it here in Berlin.
Colts are off this week with a bye and lead the AFC South with an 8-2 record. Next time they play will be in Kansas City to take on the defending AFC champions on Sunday, November 23rd. College basketball now. IU men are 2-0 to start the season. Tucker DeVries, coach's son, led the team with 27 points. Hoosiers cruised to a win on the road over Marquette, 100-77. In women's action Sunday, number 15 Notre Dame is also 2-0 after an easy home win over Chicago State. Ball State women are also unbeaten, getting an 81-72 win over IU Indianapolis. The shorthanded Pacers, though, fell again, this time on the road against the Golden State Warriors. Andrew Nembhard tried to keep the Pacers in the game. He was the leading scorer with only 14 points. The Pacers rested Pascal Siakam for a second game, plus several Pacers players are still out hurt. Indiana fell to the Warriors 114-83. Pacers are now 1-9. They head to Utah to take on the Jazz tomorrow night. Back to politics now. Our All Indiana Politics panel says Congress should approve funding to reopen the government, but they do not agree on spending. Here's part of their conversation with News 8's Phil Sanchez.
Probably what the most important thing that we need to remember is that in previous shutdowns, SNAP benefits have been funded. You can tap into contingency funding to do that. And the Trump administration, Donald Trump, is making a decision not to do this, to put further pain on people, particularly so we feel the effects of the shutdown. And we're looking at a situation where we have 44% of people on SNAP are under the age of 18. And you have children who are going hungry. But at the same time, you've got a ballroom that's being built in the White House. You've got, a brand new marble bathroom. And I think this is a question of priorities. I think we do need people to come to the table. We do need people to get this done. But I do think that there should be the political will to fund SNAP. So people who are the most vulnerable, we're talking about people with disabilities. We are talking about people who desperately need that food. We should be able to find the political will to get that done.
Mario, your thoughts?
I think we need to have the political will to fund this economy and get the country back moving. The Republicans on the Senate side have tried to pass 11 different bills that include SNAP funding in it, and the Democrats have voted against it. Now, I'm not trying to blame it on Democrats. Democrats are trying to get things accomplished as part of negotiation tactics. I think that Trump is trying to use this as leverage leverage to try and get both sides to the table to get something accomplished, because this is the longest running shutdown at this point.
Yep.
When is the end in sight? You know, people had talked about, you know, possibly this week. Now people are telling me it could be before Thanksgiving. So I think he's trying to put pressure on both sides to get something done.
You can see in-depth conversations like that one every weekend on All Indiana Politics. It airs 9:30 Sunday mornings only on Wish TV. This has been your News 8 Daily from Wish TV. I'm Hannah Mordeau. Watch us on Wish TV and wishtv.com.
This is the News 8 Daily 8 podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update on demand. For even more, on demand and on the go. Connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening. And be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.